started.
What's up?
Get the people your name, your name, and your profession.
I'm Tevin, known as the guy with the eye, and I'm a photographer, videographer, director, instructor.
Where'd you start? Like, where'd you get to start at? Like, did you just pick up a camera one day and was like, oh, this is it? You seen somebody with the camera, was like, that's what I want to do?
Nah, well, like the first time, it was still the same thing, but really we were just, I guess, like, gambling and stuff like that, and then we used to go to the mall and stuff, just buy stuff, but I used to record on my phone all the time. When I used to play football at this time, I used to record on my phone, and my phone had went dead, and then one of my guys, he thought that my phone had died. And then one of my guys, he was like, you didn't get that? You usually get everything on your phone. So I was like, I'm just going to go buy a camera. So then we wound up we was in Towson. We wound up going upstairs to the Best Buy Mobile at the time. It used to be right next to Eldo. And they was like, we don't sell cameras here. They sell like chargers, phones, and stuff like that. So I was like, all right. They was like, it's one in Timonium up the street. So I told my guy, I'm like, take me there. I'm ready to buy a camera. He's like, yeah, you bluffing. You ain't ready to buy no camera. So we wound up going out there, and then I wound up seeing some cameras, but I didn't have that. I was like $250 off. So I was like, take me to the house. I'm gonna grab that. I'm out Owens Mills. I'm like, take me to the house and grab the extra $250, and then we can go to the one in Owens Mills. So we wound up going to the ones at Owens Mills, and the salesman, I was looking to like really buy a cheap camera, but the salesman was like, he was just good. He allowed me to buy allowed me to allow myself to buy one of the most expensive cameras in there. And like that. From there, I just was I really was recording all the time. Just recording it and then uploading it to my iPad from the MP3 from the MP3 cord from the camera into the iPad. And then from there, my cousin, Lorenzo, he was telling me like, yo, I'm ready to spar, come get some good footage. So I wound up going down to the boxing gym, we getting good footage. And I guess when I put my camera bag back in my bag, it shift modes to like, I guess back to manual mode in a sense. And the last time he was like, get this, I'm gonna knock him out. So I go take out the joint, and then I click the button. And the whole time I'm clicking a button, I'm thinking it's recording, right? And then it looked like it wasn't focusing. So I'm taking the actual pictures, but the shutter is off, so you can't hear it. You could just, you could just see it like turning green, and then I'm snapping pictures the whole time. So I wound up after that, he was like, he wound up dropping a guy too, and when he get out the ring, I think I'm still recording, but I pad back, and then Coach Calvin like wiping his face off. He's sweating. He looking sideways, and I take that picture. And then once I took that picture, he like, yo, let me see him. I hit the play button. He like, you didn't get the last one? I was like, I don't know. Like, Coach Calvin was like, you taking pictures the whole time for the last one. And then we wound up sending that picture. He was like, well, at least send me that picture in the other videos. So he wound up posting it, and from there, people just was hitting me. I didn't even have an Instagram like for photography or anything. I just knew price range. I was editing off. What was that app called? It was like a green app. I can't think what it's called. It got like a leaf on it.
And I feel like I know it. I could see it, but I can't see the name.
Yeah, I was editing off of that app. I knew nothing about Lightroom, Photoshop, none of that type of stuff. I didn't even have an iPad. Oh no, I had the iPad. I didn't have a laptop. I had to get a laptop.
So it just like forced you into it pretty much.
Yeah, it kind of like really fell in my lap. Yeah, it fell in my lap, but this was perfect though.
Okay. So I know when I first found you or came across like your work, you were working with celebrities.
Yeah, for sure.
From the city, outside the city, different states. How was that experience? I guess because you just said like it pretty much just fell into your lap. of doing it. So how was the experience working with like celebrities? So like because that's travel photography as well. So how was that?
It was a good experience. It definitely got it definitely I'm not gonna say humbled me, but it definitely uh allowed me to understand that like, you know, bread ain't butter in a sense. Like it's like okay, cool. Like the things that I like going to go shoot celebrities and really seeing what's behind the actual door was two different perspectives. When you're not reachable, when you can't touch these people. You feel me? So it looks a certain way, and behind like, oh, that's the same thing my people's doing. It's just that's just on a higher standard. Like so, that's what it was. But I mean, I think celebrities great though. Honestly, like some of them cool, some of them got their ways, but they ways I understand it now. It's like I can't sit in the hood. I'm not. I mean, I come from that, but I'm not. And you know, everybody have their different perspectives on it. So that's what kind of it was a little different. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some podcasts, like for example, you like, oh, that's a great guy. You meet him in person, and it's like they barely won't even talk to you. So it was 50-50 in a sense. But I definitely, to me, I feel like working with celebrities, it was kind of cool. They kind of understand, like, he chilled. Like, I used to ask celebrities, like, you know how you got, like, some photographers, I don't really like to speak on anyone else, but, you know, their adrenaline going so much that when they in that position to actually shoot, they overkill it.
Yeah.
Or don't even ask them. Like, I ask. Like, when my first time meeting Young Jeezy, when we traveled out there to shoot his show, one of my guys had opened up for him, and his photographer, I guess, had like an emergency something. So Jesus was like, "Well, can you stay here and I just make sure I pay you myself?" And I was like, "Oh no, that's cool." But he was just like, you could just say it. Like he was like, I'm like, yo, you good on pictures, right? Like, and there's certain things that he was doing. It was like I kind of put my camera up and be like, oh, you must be from hood or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. But I mean, for the most part, traveling, that's what I do. Like, gotta travel. I love traveling for sure.
Okay. Who was probably like the wildest experience you had with a celebrity, but it was like, all right, cool. I might not never do this again. It was fun, but damn, that was crazy.
It really wasn't. A lot of celebrities.
Too. Or like probably not too much going
They not.
on.
Like, yeah. I was like the most wildest I can say is just probably him. Typical going to the club and throwing 100,000 or something, but for the most part, they be chilling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like celebrities really do be chilling. Like it's not like it's a business for them. Like they put certain stuff out at certain times when they really drop certain projects or certain blogs. It's really not the celebrity as the person; it's the blogs that's behind it. Like it's like think about it. Like say if you're a celebrity, right, and on the blog, I'm only saying what the next person is saying, but I'm just giving it a crazy little bit more emphasis on it, so it make it seem like you're like when I first met Future, I'm really thinking Future is Future, like the Future everybody else would know. Bro, yo was really a great guy. Like no, I'm talking about great guy. Like I understand why his relationships with women don't work out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like for real, because it's like he really like dialed in. He focused. Like he'll play your card. Like I'm telling you, like if you one of the women that want to be seen and you know you want the this and this and that, he gonna give it to you, like for sure. But if you're a loyal type, you know, I just say he made everybody in the studio, whether they were celebrities or whatever. If he was a man, all y'all gotta stand up, just for these women, random women, like you know what I'm saying, so they can sit down. And he not even talking to them. He just strictly doing what he doing, like his music, like. So I'm like, nah, like it's way different. Like y'all hungry, y'all da 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 da, and another person brung them, another guy, like. So it's like that's how it is for real. Like, but it's not really like I said. They really be chilling. It just be spins. It's social media for real.
have you had a bad experience, not with celebrities, but with a job in period, like a photography job or videography job, anything where it actually turned out to be something good, like so like you had a client, y'all did like a photo shoot, it was like terrible, but like from that photo shoot, it was like, all right, I know I need to vet my clients better, type thing. Like, have you had like an experience like that?
Yeah, I had a few. I ain't gonna. The shoots turned out good just because of how I go into every shoot. I try to go into every shoot with like if I'm shooting Drake or
Mm-hmm.
shooting Jay-Z, like you know you gonna be on your top game. I try to do that even with somebody that's gonna pay me $200 an hour. You get what I'm saying? So as far as the quality and the work is good, it just be about like, people might go over their time, or sometimes you might work with like family or somebody that you went through that process with, in a sense, not really with them particularly, but they've been in your life before you did photography, after you did photography, or while doing it during the process, and they kind of still view you as the same person. It's like, yeah, I'm the same person, bro, but it's like
the business
it's the business. Yeah. The business is this is business. Like, bro, like I'm working with this company, this company, this company, this company. I don't condone business like that anymore. It's just not just pull up and I'm gonna just give you a couple dollars. Nah, it's like, bro, you go through my business cash app, you go through Zelle, you go through this, you go through that. Sometimes I might be like, okay, cool. Like if it's a large amount of money, I probably would like receive it in a sense. But for it's cash, well, if it's something, I was just like, nah, I'm not. I ain't really on that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. Like, but that's all it is. It's just I just get people now. Like I get it. It's like, all right, cool. It's like I used to ask like, why my homeboys don't support my business, but I had to realize none of them have a business to understand the steps to even take for a business. Like I'm calling my homeboys like, yo, what y'all got going on? And they like, same shit. Yeah. I can cut. Like, yeah. He like, same shit. Yeah. In my head, it's like that ain't good. But then I gotta realize that just because I got it earlier, that doesn't mean that they supposed to get there earlier. Maybe they gotta have a kid to get it, or maybe they gotta have a traumatic experience to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just be what it is. So I kind of get people now. So it's like that's type of stuff. I know exactly who to work with, who not. I would love to work with everyone. That's my goal. My goal is to work with everyone or every caliber, anything. I like to shoot everything. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody come with an opportunity, like, yo, bro, I want you to shoot one chip out the bag. I shoot that one chip like 7 different ways. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you just gotta know. So now it's like I kind of get people. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you want me to do this, and I can't do it. It's like I can't please everybody. So that's how it be with this spread.
That'd be the struggle, trying to please everybody.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah. What would you say is like the greatest piece of advice you've taken from any of these experiences thus far, or that you've taken from like the beginning that has guided you through all the great like experience you experienced then?
Oh, it's like 3 of those. So I mean, my first one would be don't be so nice to everyone. Like, you gotta like understand that this is a business. What I mean by nice, I mean do not be genuine. Be genuine. When everything, your intentions, everything, let that be genuine. But what I mean by being nice is understanding that this is a business first. I used to have, oh, bro, sis, cuz, or this my man, or my home. Like I had that mindset first and building a relationship with you, then the business second. No, you put the business first and then build the relationship second, because when it's vice versa, they're gonna put the business first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is a service that I provide. You know what I'm saying? And then like, you know what I'm saying? This is how my life. This is how situations of how my life generate different things. Different things come to me. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be the first thing. And then like my second advice would probably just be like all you can learn from anybody. I definitely understand that. Like just having like I have like the mentees because I do mentoring now with different photographers and videographers, and I'm just seeing little things that they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? And you add it into it, and you everybody that you thought that wasn't gonna like that, they be like, yo, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just learn from everybody, and then like another thing is just like don't be so accessible too. Like it's we provide services, but what I mean by don't be so accessible is like know your value in a sense. Like be at certain places at certain times. Like if you know that like okay cool it's gonna be 50 photographers here, not don't be the 51. Like this is like for real. Like that's just what it is, and it's like stay consistent no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like you can post. Sometimes I get 500 likes on one picture. Sometimes I might get 2,000. Sometimes I might get 100. It's just like at the end of the day, still gotta stay in it. You know what I'm saying? So they just like a couple pointers I would tell people, and then like like don't envy no one else's success. You know what I'm saying? Like wait your turn. Everybody gets a turn. It comes around. If you really like study life, like every day is really an opportunity. Every day is your turn. Like literally every day. It's just about what you want to do on that day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So just don't envy nobody's success. Stay patient, stay consistent, stay working. Clap for the next person. Cause like that type of energy come back. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure, definitely. As a creative, well, I'm gonna say as like a photographer, or videographer, we get stuck on feeling like we gotta up our gear. Like especially when you like just starting out, you like, damn, bro, I don't have to see 200. Right. I gotta see 100. Now I gotta get to see 200. What camera and lens combo you feel like really stopped that and like kept pushing me forward? Cause like we gonna keep getting gear. Like it's inevitable. Like you keep getting gear. But which combo you feel like really like, all right, cool. This is a combo I can work with that I know that I can be consistent with. And if I want to get something new, I can, but I know I can always come back to this combo.
I had a couple of different good combos. I still got a couple of different good combos. But I would say my R2, that's like 2017. And that's a strictly photography camera, but it do have 4K in it. I don't know how they put 4K in it with the video with the 60 frames per second. But it's technically supposed to be a photography camera in the Sony world. And that with my 35. But now I've been messing around with this 24 to 70. Yeah. And it's just so versatile. Like I ain't gonna lie with those megapixels with that Sigma 24 to 70, the sharpness just like outrageous. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like that's a different vibe. Yeah.
What would you say is one of the hardest things you had to grasp about photography?
Hardest thing I had to grasp. I think that I can get better. I would say that. I'm gonna say that because I thought I was like at that pinnacle. I thought I was all right. Boy, it don't get no better than this. Mm-hmm. And then I started looking at certain pictures and I just be like, oh no, I ain't tell him to take his keys off, or I ain't do this, or I ain't do that. Like you know what I'm saying? Or like one of the photographers, like when I started like getting around like photographers that I ain't gonna say technically look up to, but I do admire the positions that they are in. Gotcha. And once I started seeing these situations, they used to. I heard like I probably spend different times with them. Like one of them live in Boston, one of them live in New York, one of them live in here, like one of them live in Miami. They all said the same thing, and they all said that a photographer get it in camera, and a graphic designer gets it in editing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like me, it was like when I hear that, it's like, all right, bet. Like it kind of switched because I'm like, I keep hearing this. Who said this? Did you tell me this on the phone last week before I came to Miami? It's like, nah. Oh, I heard this from such and such. And they don't know each other. Mm-hmm. So it's like, but all right, no. So get it in camera. So that's some things for sure.
What's the difference between video and photography for you?
To me, it's the opposite. Like, it's opposite worlds. It's like when I'm doing photography, people require me now to do both of them. Mm-hmm. Right now, like that's been the combo. Like every event, every situation, it haven't really been, I need you to do this and not do that. Yeah. Everything been this, that. So it's like, but it's the opposite to me. So I'll be trying to like cut off my photography switch to get on my videography switch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like photography, I'm close up, personal, get in details and sharpening what's going on. And video is different. It's like we want to see everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you got to capture everything in video. That's just the only difference between those two. But I mean, I like it. Or it's a little bit more expensive, not in a sense of making the money to get it, but it's more expensive because now it's like, all right, cool. I'm cool with a 35, 24-70, 50 millimeter, and a camera, 2 batteries, a couple SD cards. This just my photography little kit. Now the video is like, no, you got to get a video camera with 4K. You got your mics. You got your tripod. You got this. You got that. Yeah. You got your stabilizer. Your handheld rig. And I'm like, yo. So that's what it is with that.
Okay. Yeah, it is different.
It's very different. It's too different. It costs
a lot.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, I'm still doing it.
I just left photo services getting a 16 millimeter because my A7 IV cropped in by 1.4 stops when I'm shooting on 4K 60 frames per second. So now I had to go get a wider lens because when I put my 24-70 on there, it looked like my 35. So I'm like, all right, I gotta go get that and put on that, and then it cropped it in and made that look like a 24. And I'm like, I might want something a little wider than that. So now I'm thinking like, okay, cool. Like I might get an 11 millimeter or something like that. So it's like,
it's really a sign. It's weird because it's a science to both of them.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's definitely a science to both of them. I don't know. I feel what you're saying now about like people are requiring both.
Yeah.
Because people didn't require a photo of me. Like, just come and do some video. Like, because you know how to do video.
Yeah.
But I also know how to do photo. So like, now I gotta like recalibrate myself. But you're right. Like go and then having one camera and trying to go in between both.
Yeah, for sure. That ain't it.
Terrible.
It ain't it. Even with your SD cards, because you might have an SD card that's really better for photo, and they don't really like read that good for video. Like we just talked about all this stuff right before we came in. We just was in the store from like 12 to like 1:30. You know what I'm saying? Talking about all this, like, so nah, for sure, it's really a different ball game, a different world. I would tell people like in your earlier stages, try to focus on one. Learn both, but focus on one.
Okay, so that goes to my next question. Why do you think it's important to know both, or to at least utilize both?
I'm gonna start off how everybody gonna think. Double stream of income.
Yeah.
And then but the second one is just, if you learn one of them, you'll understand all of them. You get what I'm saying? Like you'll simply say, okay, cool. Well, order for my shutter speed to, if he's throwing a punch and I don't want it to be blurred, I have to bring my shutter speed up. And then for videos, like, oh, okay, cool. To have less motion blur, I had to bring my shutter speed down. You know what I'm saying? When shooting on 24 frames per second, you just double the, you know what I'm saying? You double your shutter speed or whatever. So it's like, just learn both, play around with both, and you never know the opportunities. That's the thing about it. It's like accumulating all the knowledge you can accumulate. Mm-hmm. Like just keep accumulating all the knowledge because you never know or who might need you, what might need you. We turn into a world where where I first started, I was, and I'm still I'm still is, but I was fortunate enough to really work with celebrities. They had me at their cribs and personal photography. Like this might be an opportunity for where it's like, oh, this kid know all this. Mm-hmm. This kid know graphic design and this. I need you with me for the whole entire year. These are the days. So it's like just still learn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like still learn it, still do it as well. So that's why I say that it's very important to understand it too. And it's fun. Like this shit is fun. To me, I ain't gonna lie, it's fun. Like I love it. Like I just had a little, situation in town. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, damn, this is what you do. She's like, it's a difference. I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, she's like, when you look at people's Instagram pages, people might show you what they show you. Mm-hmm. Nah, what you show is literally what you do all day, every day. Like every day. She like, once your alarm clock go off, she's like, I could just tell her, I only been with you for 3 days. So your alarm clock go off, I already know it's 5:30, boom. I know your second alarm clock go off already. Like she's like, you really on a schedule. She was like, I actually kind of apologize. She was like, cause she'll like text me and be like, yo, like, you missed, like, you ain't text me or you ain't call me or whatever. She's like, nah, this is like what you do. Like, this shit's fun to me. Like, it's just like a game. Like, it's really like a game. Like, it's like a game. It's like the more you do, the more levels you hit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so. Do the courses. You are still the creative as well because you create your own things. And aside from that, you still have to run the business. So, what tools do you use, or what things do you do in order to like keep everything balanced?
Just do it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I write down like exactly what I need to get done. Mm-hmm. But really just utilizing time and then moving off an instinct. Like they say like the most successful people just get straight to it. So that's just what I do. Like I straight to it, bang, bang, bang. Like try not to live in my head too much. I used to do that a lot. Now I can I control my thoughts now. You know what I'm saying? So mm-hmm. like me just getting up at early as I can, boom, do my morning routine, get that out the way. Once I get my morning routine out, that's about 9:00. So by the time people woke up, I'm in the editing mode. By the time you get done doing what you doing and going to work, I'm still doing so many different things in a sense. So like that's just what it is. And like I dedicate my whole entire life to this. Like this shit gotta work. Like it ain't nothing else. Like I hear a lot of people say that stuff, and I be like, I sit back and I just be looking at them like, yo, I be really be like, yo, spend a day with me. Mm-hmm. Like you spend a day with me, then one of my homeboys spend a day with me. They be like, yeah, nah, bro, I don't really. I gotta go home and like like rekindle myself. Like I'm like, I told you, like it's a different ball game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like people be like, I do a lot by what I just post on Instagram. Mm-hmm. You promote your business, you do this, you do that, you do that, you do the BTS, you do the whatever. And I'm like, bro, that ain't half.
Yeah, that's just like, you just seeing. Yeah. But you don't know what was all the other stuff that happened in order for me to get you that one BTS version. Yeah. You see all that other stuff that went into it.
Yeah, like so that's just what it is. Like, but for the main part, if you just write it down, you good. Write it down, check it off before you even do it. Then move into it. Mm-hmm. It's done already. Like that's just how I am. Like in a sense, like for sure.
I think in our community, in our field, pretty much as a creative, we don't talk about how important money is. Yeah. What is one experience you had that really showed you like, it's important for me to have my own money, or to at least have some money? You get what I'm saying? Or make sure that I'm financially stable.
I mean, right now, but I stand there right now, I'm on a spree right now.
Okay.
Like I'm in that investing mode.
Okay.
Like I'm not in saving mode right now. So like right now, I tell people like, bro, don't invite me out, don't whatever, because all my money is going into cameras right now. Cameras, paying my bills, eating. Simple as that. Like I ain't even really buying clothes, jewelry, none of that.
Yeah.
Like I'm all invested. Like anything I make money, do this. I have a accountant now. Like to it giving me a limit. Like bro, you only got like certain days. I got certain. They go up by certain days. So Monday might be $75. You consider $75 on Monday. It's like Monday is what we consider as a slow day. Every day to me is a fast, like a busy day because of my business. But Monday is like, what are you doing on Monday? What are you gonna go do on Monday? So it's like it's different. But right now I'm in that mode where it's gone. Like as soon as it come in, it go. But it's going into investments though. It's not like you know what I'm saying. I'm just out here just fucking it off. But it's very important to be financially stable though. But if you have a business, I would say invest as much as you can invest. So when your shot and your time do come, because it's coming, you have it.
Yeah, you said.
You have it. Because what you don't want what I had to do with my Mercedes-Benz deal, it's like I had the proper equipment to get the job done, but I'm not a job done person. I like to oversell. I don't want my work to look like this. I want my work to look like it's no way. You should be able to look at my work and be like, there's no way Tevin Towns did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I want you to doubt me in a sense. Like, I'm cool with that because every day I'm doubting myself. Not in a negative way, but I'm on a way like I gotta get better.
Do better. Yeah,
it's like I can do better, or I can get this in focus, or I can, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on that with myself, and I hold me accountable. I want to be held accountable. I'm cool. I'm fine with it. I like pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, we come from environments with pressure.
It ain't about you got 8 seconds. Go get it done.
You got 8 seconds, 6 seconds to think out here. Now it was 3 seconds.
Yeah,
you know
which is crazy.
Yeah,
but you got think on it and then get it done.
So that's how it is with the business. You just gotta move, stay consistent, move. I really believe in like simple, like you know what I'm saying. This phone, like if you throw it up, it gotta come back down. So it's like if you consistently just moving, you good, like you straight. So I tell people that in a sense, like if you want money, a lot of people go chase money, but like you don't have to chase money. Money come to you. You just have to focus on what you're doing. So finance is definitely important, but it's like, why is it important? That's like you have to have a why.
Yeah.
Like you have to. Like
you can get all the money, you're still not gonna be happy. You're not gonna know what's really going on if you don't have your why for real. Or you're gonna just keep doing a bunch of shit like, all right, this is bringing in money, but I don't feel fulfilled. So what's the why for real?
Yeah, I say that. I think money bring me happiness though. I do. I love to hear that cash app. Well, ching. I love to touch me some money, bro. Like, man, money got a great relationship. At first, I used to be scarce. Like, I used to have that scarcity mindset about money. Like, I used to be like, oh if I'm getting too much, I got high. I got no. Like, money just, money. Money like a real person to me, bro. Like I feel some money, man.
What's some ways that you can give to photographers on how to make more money, or like this can be an additional like stream of income?
Be more creative. Like, so for me, like I sell my presets, I sell my LUTs. It's okay to sell these things, bro. Like you is the creator. I mean, I'm the creator of my own preset, but it's like I was inspired by someone else picture looking this clear and that much color popping. So it's like somebody else is watching you. You know what I'm saying? And like maybe it's maybe if I sell 1,000 presets, you don't have to be like, okay, Tev selling 1,000 presets. I gotta sell 1,000. Like, no, start off with 10, start off with 20, 50, 100. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would sell presets, sell LUTs, sell ideas. Like you can sell it. Like it's so much money.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's so much.
I think sometimes we be stuck in like the creation. Like if we doing photography, like yo, I just gotta take the photos. Like that's how I'm gonna get the money. But it's like you said, you want your photos to look a certain way. I was inspired by these photos looking this way. Cool. You were inspired by me trying to create this essential look. I can give you that look.
Yeah.
You just gotta go. You know how to take the photos? Go ahead. Boom. But you want them to look a certain way. You're not into color grading right now. Boom.
There you go.
It's the LUT. It's the preset.
Bro, and presets is like, you know what's so funny? Like how I say I'm in that mood is like presets really be paying for everything. Mm-hmm. For sure. Like that's just that alone. Like the LUTs and stuff, like it's coming along because I'm bringing it into the play, but it's like presets pay alone. So it's like if you stay creative and you believe in it, you really motivated, you understand that it's not just beneficial for yourself, but it's beneficial for everyone. You can have it at an affordable price, and you know it actually speaks for itself. Then it's like it's valuable. So everything falls into play. You just have to be more creative, and then if you can say it once, then it's correct. It's like it's a reason why you're saying it. It's millions and billions of things out here that we don't think of. Yeah. So for you to think of that, it's like, oh, I gotta get on that. Because you wake up 2 weeks later, you see it on Instagram, you be like, I knew I should have did that. Now
just go ahead and do it. Yeah. And it don't matter if it looks crazy right now. Like you still got ample amount of time to perfect it.
Yeah, for sure.
As long as you just gotta get your foot in the door pretty much.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Like I'm still trying to learn how to put my preset pack on the front of if you was to go to like VFX effects, see how they got like the little small covers they turn to the side a little bit. Yeah. I'm trying to get my presets on them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm just.
So you just try like that, like a digital product.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm trying to get it on that. Like I'm telling people, like, bro, like it's a work in progress. Like it's like a work in process. Like do it, bro. Like
you use an animate on there?
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm really getting into. I was into After Effects, but then I went corporate. Mm-hmm. Once I started working corporate, it was like I ain't no After Effects, so it was like that's to the side. Now I'm doing corporate, freelance, this, small business, big business, music videos, all this. So now it's like, because gotta get back into.
Yeah, but I say with the music videos, like it's so weird. Nobody want a story in the music video no more. Yeah. They just want a bunch of like fast cuts.
Yeah, sure.
The After Effects, that shit is going. It might run the computer a little crazy.
What?
But I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be. It's a part of it.
Yeah, adding off the hard drive, man. That's all I say, man. Just add up the hard drive. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's probably one thing I wish I knew going into like the editing part of my creativity. Edit off the hard drive. Because once you get the, you on your computer, you're like, oh, I learned this. Let me save it to the computer. You do your computer dirty, boy. When you get years in, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. And then you got like, damn, I got to take all this stuff off the computer. I even got to go through it, put it on another hard drive.
I just did that, man. I just did that recently. And that's just from this year work. Yeah. Only from this year.
Yeah, because once you progress, and you're like doing more work. It's not, I gotta go through years. No, I gotta go through this 6 months. Yeah. Or I gotta go through this 2 months on this one SD card. So it gets crazy. Yeah, for sure. All right, so the wrap is up. You're building an empire. We see this. If nobody from Baltimore don't see it, I'm for sure somebody outside of Baltimore see it. But in Baltimore, we see this. You're building this empire. For this year, what's the next thing, or for the staple of the empire, what would be like that last thing that's gonna be like, yo, the empire is set?
I don't think it's gonna be. Because it's like, even if you was to tell me like, all right, you did it, Tim. You became a millionaire. I'm like, well, I got another idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, okay, cool. You became a billionaire. I mean, well, I got another idea. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't really say that. I don't have no limits. Like I really, my biggest part in life was believing in myself. Now I believe I can do anything and everything. So now it's like, all right, I might see something. I might see this guy in a movie production team, like right now I'm learning how to like fly the drone through everything, and you know what I'm saying. So I just never know. I might have a drone class, you know, teaching people how to fly drones. Like I really don't know. Like I really don't know. Like I don't see a cap on this. I don't see no limit on it. You're traveling everywhere, working with everybody. It's like there's so many people in this world to work with. Like I don't care if you want to shoot a yoga class, like everybody just sitting there quiet, like meditating. I'm like, hey, we gonna get these pictures in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I really don't see no limit on possibilities. Yeah, like I endless. Right? Like every day I dream. Like I dream. I just take time out. I be catching myself now. Like now I'm more in tune to myself just as a person. That I be just catching myself doing little stuff, and I've been doing this my whole life. Like, I just zoom out and just be just looking at something else, and then I snap back in like, oh, all right, cool, man. We you know what I mean? We good. So and that right there was like, all right, I gotta go hop on that real quick because I just seen that. Like, so that's how it is. It's just staying fresh, like staying fresh. That's just what it is. I don't see no cap on it. Gotta think about it. Like, it's so many people out here. You can do everything. Like, you can rent equipment out. You can. I just left photo services, and they was like, yeah, no, somebody just called for a 24 to 70 millimeter. I'm like, I'm not even using mine right now. That could be in their hands. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No. Like, then a guy just rented a light out for me the other day. So it's like, all right, bet. Like, well, okay, cool. If I go to Amazon, I buy 10 of these thing, and I let them all go for $50 an hour. I done made my money back plus some, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's no limit on it for real. It's just like me. I knew everything gonna happen exactly how I wanted to happen, but I just know like, yo, just be patient, be calm, wait your time. Don't speed up. I used to speed up a lot and then had to do a full circle. So it's like this time it's like, all right, just as much as I learned from everybody else's mistakes, I'm gonna learn from my shit too. So that's what it is.
All right, boss. And that's it. We did.
Oh yeah, sure.